Stone, cold, rough, furrowed with the wrinkles of time, imprinted with the mark of eternity. In its modest, monolithic simplicity lies an intricate secret, a source of everlasting, tranquil peace in our mad world. I clutch a fragment of marble in my burning palm and feel its icy detachment, its prickly defiance, its unyielding uniqueness. It is the only one of its kind, singular among billions. Today, I am gathering stones, trying to piece together the eternal word, but the pebbles scatter, colliding with warring edges and irreconcilable facets. Out there, beyond the cave, there is too much sun, brazenly hot, wild, fierce, scorching. My seared nerves cry out for relief. How wonderful that caves exist, where there is no sun, where there is only darkness and dampness, a long-awaited salvation from the ravaging pain, a cool hand on burning lips, spring water in a parched throat. I fall silent. There is no point in screaming anymore. The voice has long since turned to a rasp, worthless, hollow, useless, unheard. The cave. Inside, there is cold and darkness, the glassy chime of water droplets falling from the ceiling. I press my fevered cheek against the rock and feel its merciful coolness. Rest. The searing pain ebbs away slowly, reluctantly. Through the thin skin, the ice of immortality creeps in, cautiously at first, then filling every living, agonizing cell. I turn to stone. I become the rock, calm, solid, unshakable, eternal. No pain, no fear, no grief, no joy, indifference. Somewhere far away, there are still the frenzy and the sun, the cockroaches and the people, birth and death, the stubbornness of spring and the surrender of autumn. In the farthest corner of the cave, eternity slumbers peacefully. How good it is to sleep. How good... What? What is happening? Explosions. Close. Too close. Fire rips through the nerves. A deathly tremor shakes the stone. The rock groans, cracks, splinters into pieces. There is no refuge left. How many years have passed? 100? 1,000? The cave is gone. Nothing remains but a scatter of boulders large and small. And me, a shapeless mass. No, not entirely shapeless. A crude semblance of a human form. And eyes. Almost alive. I can move my pupils. Slowly. But I mustn't. Too many people around. Rushing, scurrying, bustling. Restless creatures. They would notice. They would understand. I should ignore them, drift off to sleep. But how? With this Armageddon raging? Eternity cannot bear it. She flees. But what about me? I would cry. But can stones weep? A shattered tear, a landslide of rubble. Yes, yes, I know. A failed rock, a worthless fragment of past greatness. I lie under the sun. Am I a human turned to stone? Or a stone that once was human? If only I could understand. I feel terrible. The heat, unbearable. The enraged sun sears with infernal fire. For what crime am I being punished? A sigh bursts from my marble chest. Too heavy, too loud. People approach, inspecting my helpless, tormented body with interest. A peculiar little man in a skull cap stares at me with unhealthy fascination, pokes at me. A maniac, no doubt. His excitement is nearly bursting from him. He shouts something to his companions, waves his hands. What does he want? I am stone, stone. Leave me alone. But no, it is not to be. A lorry, sweaty, calloused hands, a dusty road. We are moving. Where to? The workshop. No sun here. A mercury lamp hangs from the high ceiling, dim, coated in thick layers of dust. Dark and quiet, like a cave. How wonderful. The man in the skull cap, it turns out, is a sculptor. A maniac, undoubtedly, but in a different domain. Article. He studies me appraisingly. His gaze, like an X-ray, sees straight through me. Unnerving. I feign lifelessness with all my might. No breath, no movement. But the master steps forward, chisel and hammer in hand, strikes with calculated precision, chiseling away the excess. It doesn't hurt. The little man, it seems, is a genius. His movements are masterful, exact. His eye is flawless. Layer by layer, he strips away the shell, the rough, wrinkled crust, the legacy of my cave-bound solitude. Now I no longer doubt. The sculptor sees me. Farewell, dear cozy workshop. Now I am the adornment of a square, a monument to myself, to who I once was, warm and soft, yielding and fragile. Just as I was in the cave, a figure, eyes, hair, arms outstretched, as I once pressed myself against the rock. The sculptor has named his creation, Hello, Sun. Is he a genius or a sadist? Did he guess how I loathe that wretched star? The sun-scorched marble groans and crumbles under its merciless rays. The square is vast and empty. Around me, only sticky, sweltering asphalt. And where are the living people? Ah, of course. Sheltering their delicate skin in the shade of meager trees, so far from me. So far, tired. Every day the same. By day, hellfire. By night, icy bandages on marble wounds. One can get used to it, learn to endure, adapt. One could even learn to love the pigeons generously scattering their foul-smelling ash upon my head. To stop resenting the idle youths, cynically discussing the peculiarities of my stone form. It doesn't matter anymore. I drift into sleep again, calm, serene. No one can make me suffer. What? How long have I slept? 100? 1,000 years? Suddenly, pain. Why? I try to understand. At the foot of the pedestal, an arm. Mine? Alas, damnable sun. It's work, no doubt. Or not, it doesn't matter. Now I am armless, and the square looks different. No trees, no people. The asphalt has crumbled into dust. Even the pigeons are gone. Strange. Only the sun remains, raging in the pale sky, scorching, melting, consuming. Ah, people, praise the master, I am not alone. But why? Again, the lorry, again, the road, and the agony of a breaking arm. The second one, the wasteland. Now only me and the sun, face to face. I feel the end is near. What are we? Rivals, enemies, allies? I cannot tell. I lie on my back, the stumps of my arms outstretched. Golgotha. The burning heat cracks my stone shoulders. Now, nothing will stop the blazing monster from devouring my flesh. Finish me off, kill me, fiery demon. It hurts, damn it. Better to sleep, to drift away, to feel nothing. Again, something is wrong. How much time has passed? 100 years? 1,000? Or more? Everything has changed. A nearly forgotten sensation. A warm, soft cheek pressed against cold stone. My cheek. Could it be? No. Impossible. Alive? Alas, just dust. Fine, soft, warm, hoarding the heat of millions of sunlit days. And the stone? No, not stone. Only a petrified human cheek. Dead, rigid, frostbitten. I seep through brittle skin, filling lifeless tissue, surrendering my warmth. I know, soon the cheek will be soft again. Warm, alive. Somewhere nearby, eternity giggles hysterically, leaning against the black sky. Doesn't believe, thinks it's over. Foolish thing. The future is immortal. Everything will be.